Oh, hi. Yeah, I just want to remind you, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also like it. Have an amazing day. And now enjoy the video. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Bob Choate here. And I've been thinking, like, what's been happening a lot in this world in the aspects of complexity and so much more. And it's been a challenge. And I think we've just gotten more and more and more complex. And in a sense, it's really hurting us. And today I'm going to be talking about mastery. And when I mention mastery, because I'm going to be writing a book regarding NLP and self-mastery, what's really important is to understand the aspect of simplicity. You see, we've gotten so complex in a lot of different areas. I've been in the martial arts for many decades, and I've seen how a lot of martial arts have become more and more complex to the point where they become ineffective. You see, when we think about martial arts, we don't think about like the belt system. Yeah, today we think about the belt systems. But the origin of the martial arts had no belt systems. None whatsoever. I think it became more of a marketing thing than anything else. I know that when the founder of Judo first created Judo, he instituted a belt system at that point in time, Jigoro Kano. And so Judo's known for its belt system. And karate, as we know, karate is also known for its belt system. I know that when I studied in Okinawa, we had a belt system. It started off with a white, green, brown, and black belt. There were no yellow belts. There were no multiple stripes. There were none of these things. There was just those colors. Yet, if you go back to pre-1936, there were no belt systems. And there was an Okinawa Tei, so it was Tei at that point in time. But even before that, before 1927, there was no like a system of martial arts. So as martial arts became more systemized and there were more and more levels of complexity added to it, they in essence became less and less and less effective, especially for self-defense and for martial arts. Means fighting in terms like the military type of fighting. We go back to the samurai and they kept it pretty simple. We go back to the ancient martial arts and they kept it pretty simple. In today's world, the martial arts have become so complicated and like I said earlier, to the point where they became very ineffective. So I used the martial arts as an analogy to everything else that we're doing. It's really important whether you're involved in sports, whether you're involved in business, in health and nutrition, in anything else. Go back to the simplicity of it because our brains were not designed to handle complexity. Go back to the simplicity, work what's called the foundation. You can build upon a foundation, but if you're not built upon a good foundation, when I say good foundation, a foundation of mastery for that foundation. If you haven't mastered that foundation, anything else that you build upon it is going to be ineffective. It's going to be unstable. Just like building a house without a good foundation is going to be unstable. No matter how much you build upon it and how good everything looks, it's going to be a good-looking, unstable thing that's going to collapse. So it's really important that whatever you're doing, find the foundational material for what you do and work on that till you mastered it. Become a master of your foundation. And when you do that, everything else is just going to start to work much better. So whatever you're learning, whatever you're doing, master the foundation first before you start adding complexity to it. And when I say complexity, not a lot. You go up to the next level, you master the next level, but still work on a foundation. Always work on a foundation. That's something you should be doing forever, in a sense, especially in the area that you're working in. Continue to work that foundation. Add the next layer, master the next layer, continue to master the foundation, build upon that, build upon that, build upon that. And that is the best way to really master anything that you do. And as I write the book on NLP and self-mastery, I'm going to get in more details within that, and I plan on bringing about a course, but I'm going to make some suggestions. You know, Robert Greene, he wrote a book on mastery. I'm going to suggest that you read that book, and there's many other books out there too that talks about either mastery or focusing on a foundation. Bruce Lee was a proponent of simplicity and working on a foundation to the point where you mastered that. And so whatever I do, that's what I tend to focus on, master the foundation, and only then and only then will I add in another layer, but not stack it all up at once, because that doesn't work. It's never worked. So Bob Choate, wishing you an amazing day, week, month, and year ahead, and learn to master yourself. You guys, take care. Hoorah.